scores.
Yeah, it's it's tough, but everybody in the league has injuries, and we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We got to go out and get a W tomorrow night.
What's the message to the team to try and pick things up? Obviously, you have to put this one behind you.
Yeah, we got to play better. We got to execute. We're gonna have 5 guys on the floor, capable NBA players. They're here for a reason, and we got to go out and execute offensively, defensively to get a W.
Frank, did you, before Aaron got hurt and then afterward, do you feel like your team pressed a little bit, took too many ill-advised shots as opposed to moving the ball and trying to make the defense work?
Well, we were a little impatient in the first half, but when you got a bunch of new guys in there, your rhythm's going to be off a little bit, and the rhythm was definitely off. It's something we got to work through.
It seemed this way in the first half. Like you said, guys were a little impatient. How do you go about trying to impress on guys not to try and do too much to make up the slack? It kind of felt that way, I think, early on especially.
Yeah, we've talked about it, and you just coach it. You coach it and you talk about it as a pregame plan, and you talk about it in the timeouts, and guys got to go out and execute it. Our guys were trying. I don't think anybody was out there really trying to play the wrong way. We just were a little out of rhythm.
The team's shooting was obviously a struggle early on, but defense seemed like it picked up. Is there something to take away from how the team played defensively, at least in the first quarter and a half, maybe?
Well, that's what it was. The first quarter we were really good defensively, and in the second quarter we weren't. They came in and credit their bench. Their bench, I think at halftime was outscoring us 33-8 in bench points, and those guys played great. Moutier, Beasley, Fareed. Those 3 guys turned the game around for them in the second quarter, and we worked hard on the defensive end, but wasn't good enough.
Frank, how does your team make up for the absence of its 2 leading scorers plus one of its best 3-point shooters in Terrence Ross?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, but like I said, every team in the league loses some guys at some point during the season. So we got to move the basketball, we got to execute, and got to get good shots on the offensive end, and you got to be tied together on the defensive end.
Frank, Aaron stayed in the game. He made a 3. Did you see him needing to come out, or did you see him in that he wasn't right?
I did not. Is something that I knew he got hit, and I didn't really see what happened on the play. I wasn't sure if he got just a bloody lip or whatever, and they just he communicated with the training staff.
A couple days since we asked you how close is Jonathan Isaac to returning?
He's out tomorrow, and I don't really have anything beyond that.
Does he have any sort of additional injury to his ankle in addition to a sprain, something like a bone bruise or anything like that?
Yeah, we just have him as a sprained ankle, and hopefully get him back as soon as we can.
Obviously, you're down a few bodies. Is there any consideration to having any of the 2-way guys from Lakeland either meet you in Atlanta or come up soon?
Yeah, we're talking about that, and I'm not sure if we're going to do that yet or not.